Hi, welcome to Rose Colombo's Issues of the Day. No, but
and you get. I want to talk.
I heard it's very entertaining.
The Oklahoma situation. Here is a guarded facility, Camp Gruber in eastern Oklahoma, prior to the Oklahoma bomb blast. Right? 10-foot security fence goes up around this little compound. They have over here some fuel oil areas, fuel tanks. It looks like they've created mixed something that looks like well, ammonium nitrate with fuel oil. It's all over the ground. They've got Humvees in it. And then they've got a security fence within a security fence in an obscure, little, out-of-the-way camp, military camp. By the way, the head of the overseer for all of the United States military is a draft dodger, dope smoker, and his name is President Clinton. In this facility is a Ryder truck.
Right.
Like the Ryder truck that went over and was supposed to Oklahoma, Murrah building. And the commandant of this particular camp said, "Oh, we don't have any Ryder trucks. What? I mean, here's the picture. It's proof positive. I want to see one of these things that's about 8 by 12 feet on a Ryder truck, paraded up and down the streets in Oklahoma City, because 85 to 90% of the people there in Oklahoma City aren't buying into this particular story. They're not swallowing it like the President of the United States wants you to swallow it."
Okay, so a lot of your opinions are very strong and very, very...
Rose,
I know what you're going to say.
This picture is not an opinion. This picture is fact. We don't deal in simply opinions. We have to deal in facts.
Right.
And the fact is that this man is guilty of high treason and should be in jail for the rest of his life.
Okay, now your facts and your comments...
In my opinion.
Okay, and your facts and your comments and all of your documentation, okay, why do you believe that the American people then voted for him and put him back into office?
Well, listen, the Republican Party, and I mean this, the Republican Party, those who control the RNC, elected Bill Clinton. I mean, if you put in somebody like Bush against Clinton, who is, you know, he's half dead anyhow, and then you put in somebody who's about 3/4 dead, I mean, talking about Dole, you are guaranteeing that Clinton is going to be elected.
Well, that brings me back to the point that...
It's a selection rather than election. We have a one. Don't forget it.
That brings me back to the point that a lot of male talk show hosts are saying that the women in this country voted for President Clinton because he was handsome. I want to say, as a woman, that I believe that the American women are extremely intelligent and that they are concerned about the issues such as child care, such as their children going to war, such as welfare, and all the other issues, education, and that they contribute a lot to this country. And I do not believe that the women put their mark on a presidential ballot or any other ballot because they think someone is handsome. I think that they're much more intelligent than that.
I don't think so.
And I have to say that.
Listen, I hate to sound like a chauvinist.
You
but
are.
I mean, sure, I'm a chauvinist, but I'm telling you that most of the American women that I talk to are not that disfavorable with Adolf Clinton. They think, you know, Adolf Clinton, or Comrade Clinton, or whatever you want to call him, that Clinton the insane is okay. He's handled, you know, the economy isn't all that bad, but I don't believe the figures. They've cooked the figures. It's, you know, it's like cooking the books. You know, you're
Well, okay, so now we've already documented that you're a male chauvinist, so we'll skip that point now about the women voting for him because he's handsome and not on the issues. Now, which of course I don't agree with. So, putting all that aside, what would you say? How would the people? How can the people stop all of this craziness?
We can use videotapes. We can use cable access. This show can be seen by 1 million before a book can be read by 1. Get the videotapes, get the audio tapes, get in motion, get up off your backside and do something, for God's sakes. This is your country and you've got to fight for it.
Thank you, Anthony. We've run out of time.
Oh, all right.
They're telling me to close. So on that note, Be sure to read, be sure to listen, and be sure to tune in to Rose Colombo's Issues of the Day. And remember, injustices can happen to you and they can happen to me. But together we can make a positive difference. Remember that you are not alone. So until we talk again, this is the Rose saying, stay healthy, stay happy, and God bless. Bye-bye.
If tomorrow all the things were gone, I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to